time. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. And this is my Honda XR 100R dirt bike. It's a big wheel and it's fuel injected. I've actually had this for a while now. I've just never really had time to make a video about it. It's still kind of new to me, but we're gonna go ride a little trail we have in the forest and have some fun. So I bought this dirt bike for actually a very cheap price. And when we bought this was a fully restored dirt bike. This guy completely rebuilt it and just wanted it out of his way, so he sold it for super cheap. The only issue I had with it after we bought it is the rear bearings went out and pretty much grinded everything away, so we had to get pretty much a new rear end. But other than that, I've never had an issue with this dirt bike. I love it. It has a nice wrap on it. Everything is good condition, I guess you could say. I actually have no idea what year it is, because I think this is the throttle cable, no, clutch cable, just right where it says the year is just gone. So I have no idea what year it is. Whenever I have to order parts, I'm pretty much just guessing. But I love this dirt bike. It's a big wheel, so it can go over a lot of stuff. It's really good for jumping. Been jumping it a little too hard on our jump out here in the forest. Yeah, these were connected when I bought it, but they're not connected anymore. So I'm going to show you guys our track, or I like to call it a little trail with the jump, and then we'll probably ride around a little bit. So there's actually two ways to ride this track, obviously backwards or the normal way. I like to call the normal way going this way. Now the jump is really just a big hill from I don't know if someone made it back then, but it's just a very steep hill that acts like a jump. If you hit it one way, every time you bottom out and break your neck and get concussions, it feels like. And then you'll come up around this way. But if you hit it the other way, you can get probably 10 times the air. You can fly through the air. So it's more sketchy riding the other way, and I'm not that used to riding the other way to get more air, but I do love getting air. I'm probably going to be riding the normal way. Here's one of the turns. It's just a path that I've made over a few months. So we're gonna go down to the other turns, show you guys those, and then show you guys the jump, and then we'll probably just ride. So other than the jump, I would definitely say this is the sketchiest part of the track. You come around that turn right there, and if you're out of control or you whiskey throttle, you're going straight into a pond or a tree. So I definitely do not like this area. I wish that this part was filled in level with this area. It'd be a little more safe, but you gotta work with what you got. So this is definitely a sketchy part. I was trying to go a little slower here. You go around that corner, the jump's right there. We're gonna go show you guys the jump. This is the other turn. What I like about these is after months and months of riding, it kind of digs into the ground, and I guess you could call it a baby berm. This little lip right here, it feels like a berm because you can ride it way easier. I do wish it was more of a berm because they help out a lot, especially on this track, because it's jump, turn, 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 and then you turn again, come around. It's a lot of turns, so berms would be nice, but it kind of already is from just riding. Jump's right here, so we're gonna go to that. So here's the jump. If you come around that turn that we were just at, it dips down, and the camera doesn't show how big this is. I would say from that bottom right there to right here, I'd say it's about 5 feet. It's just a mound that goes up and then down. If you hit it this way, this is the sketchy way where you can launch too far. It gets very sketchy and dangerous. If you hit it this way, it's more painful but way more safe because it dips down, so no matter what, every time you come down, you bottom out, and it's very painful. Your neck hurts, back hurts after a while. But I like to ride it this way because I'm more used to the turns this way as I've ridden the track more. I do like getting some air sometimes, but it definitely scares me. I'm not the best at landing at all. Every time I land, I get wobbly and nearly wreck. But I say we should just go riding it.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like.
Alright, now that I've kind of showed you guys the track, you kind of get an idea what I ride on. I'm gonna hit the big jump one time and one good time just to show you guys how big it is. And I'm nervous, but we're just gonna send it and see what happens. So just a little update on this little Honda 50 here. This is actually my first dirt bike. It's actually so small that I have to crouch down to get in the shot, but the throttle cable snapped on this probably about a year ago. I went to ride and I did this. No response, just snapped in half. We have some of the parts right here, and we figured out that this is actually a completely different throttle off of something different. There's these other people that own a 2002 Honda, and it has a completely different ignition system that has an on and off switch instead of a key and all this other stuff. This one doesn't have any of that. It's just key then kickstart. And every time we order a Honda 2002 throttle cable, it shows up and it's the right thing obviously, but it doesn't fit on this throttle cable and it's not long enough to go to here. So something's weird with it. We need to figure out either what this is and get the right throttle cable to this, or we might make a video about putting a whole new ignition system in it. So maybe ditching the key, which I think we need that, but whole new box right here that'll have on-off ignition. It'd look way nicer too. But yeah, that's what's been happening with the 50. I love to ride it. I learned how to do wheelies on it, and then that's right when it broke. Before we end this video, I just want to say we are so close to 100,000 subscribers, and I would love to hit that goal. So please subscribe, go buy some merch, vicescriptgarage.com. It would help me out a lot. I'd say 50 and this are equal. I love how much power and just the way this thing rides. Suspension is best suspension I've ever had. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time.